Hey guys, Vezerlo here. So I know that most of the people who have just subscribed to my channel, because my channel is pretty small, I have noticed a subscriber boost recently. You probably aren't used to videos like this. You're probably more used to Nintendo Switch videos. However, I do cover other content such as Apple content and mainly just the entire technology spectrum. And also, before we get into the main topic of this video, if you can tell my voice, I have a cold right now, so my voice sounds terrible. I'll try to get by in the next few days, but I don't know. This is just what I gotta do. So if you look on my Twitter, then you'll see that I retweeted something from Apple that says June 4th at 10 a.m. PDT. Then Apple said join the Apple WWDC keynote. Retweet and we'll send you a reminder on event day. So on June 4th to June 8th, Apple will be hosting WWDC, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically the convention where Apple shows off all their new tech and all that. And although there is usually an art convention later in the year, well, not necessarily a convention, but more just like a show to show off new iPhones and all that, still, WWDC is a big thing. And since that's now tomorrow, I wanted to go over just the basic things that you should be expecting. So starting off with the first thing you should be expecting, I would think that you should be expecting the new generation of MacBooks, and when I say that, a lot of people are probably going to understand, because every new year there's a new MacBook, MacBook Pro, MacBook Air. However, you have to keep some things in mind. Some people have been saying that MacBook 2018, or the MacBook Pros, will not have Intel processors, or not even AMD. It will just be Apple's own processors. However, this year, I don't think so, and the main reason for that is because a leak came out a while ago, and when I say a while ago, I mean probably a few days ago at this point. It's working on custom processors, however, they're still being worked on in the secret lab in California, so I think that you should probably not expect it to be in the 2018 MacBooks. I don't think Apple had time to integrate them into there. There's probably going to be Intel chips if they don't have it in there, but that's what I would expect. Some people have been saying that Apple may change up the keyboard. That could happen, however, I have no idea, because Apple, when it comes to a lot of these things, is pretty unpredictable. The next thing that you should be expecting is iOS 12. Now, iOS 12 is going to probably be a minor update compared to iOS 11. It's probably not going to bring in too many new features, at least that's what I think. It's probably going to be more of like a stability update, because I know a lot of people have been complaining about iOS 11 stability and its bugs and all that. And iOS 12 is probably just going to fix a lot of those and also make the experience much better. I don't think that we're going to be seeing like a new killer feature or a new design remake. It's probably just going to be very similar looking to iOS 11, just it's going to fix a lot of the bugs of it. The next thing that you should probably be expecting is the Apple Watch Series 4. Now, if you don't know what Apple Watch is somehow, it's basically Apple's watch that you have, and it's kind of like having an iPhone on your arm. It's pretty interesting, however, I always thought the price was way too high for what it was. However, I feel like, Series 4 may change things up by maybe making the bezels thinner and also adding in new hardware that'll make it more powerful. I don't think that Series 4 will be replacing your Series 3 Apple Watch. However, I have no idea. The next thing that I feel like you should be expecting is a new professional Mac. Now, I don't know if this would be a new iMac or a new Mac, like a Mac Pro or something like that, but I'm expecting there to be a brand new refresh of maybe the Mac Pro or maybe the iMac Pro that's going to bring better hardware at hopefully a lower cost. And that's what everyone wants, so that would be great if they could release a Mac Pro. I'm not too big into the iMac Pro anymore. If Apple could just release a Mac Pro that would be cheaper and would offer better performance than the 2013 model, then that would be great. Because I know a lot of people love Final Cut, so having a machine that's way better for Final Cut in 2018 would be pretty good. I don't know if we're going to see something like that. That's just a wild guess, but I feel like that's something that Apple would show off this year. Now, last thing that I want to talk about is the iPhone SE2. Now, I have no idea if Apple's going to show off at this iPhone SE2, if it's even going to happen at WWDC with, well, I'm not going to get into the feature set yet, but Apple showing that off at WWDC, I have no idea, because usually Apple sometimes has their own events for iPhones and all that later in the year. So hopefully Apple, well, it's most likely that Apple is going to show off the SE2. I don't know if it's going to be at WWDC though. The SE2 might have a bezel screen, it might have a notch, but being honest, it would be kind of interesting to have the iPhone 10 have a notch, and then have the SE2 or a phone like that have like the bezels at the top and bottom. I know that Apple probably wouldn't do that. That would just be something that I would like to see, because I like the bezels at the top and bottom more than a notch. But still, it's interesting. Now, this is me from the future. I'm recording this while I'm editing. So, I know I said top and bottom bezels. What I meant by that is, like, you know, on the OnePlus 5T or on the Samsung Galaxy S8 and S9, how there's bezels at the top and bezels at the bottom. There's not, like, a notch. That's what I was talking about. The SE2, if it does get announced at WWDC, is probably going to be a product that a lot of people are going to get. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, then please leave your thoughts on this video in the comments. And if you want to check out my social medias, I'll have them linked in the description. And see you.